welcome back to our channel, and today we are here with a brand new phone. This is the Vivo V11 Pro with the in-display fingerprint scanner and the water drop notch. So this phone comes in two colors, black and gold variants, and it has a cost of 25,999. There's a dual pixel camera at the back, 6GB RAM and 64GB of storage. So let's dive into the box. So over here, we have a cover for the phone. It's a plastic transparent TPU case, some paperwork, as well as a SIM ejector tool. So let's keep this aside and move on to the phone. So over here we have the phone. Even though the screen is very huge, the phone is quite compact and feels really good in your hand. As you can see, the bezels are very small. There's a small notch which houses the camera. At the back, there is a dual camera, as well as this black variant is also blue because of the gradient which is given by Vivo, and it looks really excellent. So coming to the top, we have the secondary noise cancellation mic. On this side we have the volume rocker as well as the power buttons. On the bottom we have a single mono speaker. It's surprising that they have not used the USB Type-C, but they've gone with the micro USB port. This is really surprising, and it is good to see that they have retained the 3.5mm jack. On this side we have a single SIM slot. Now let's open this up and see the configuration. See, this is not a hybrid solution. It supports two nano SIM cards as well as a micro SD card. So you can expand your storage more than 64GB. So this phone also comes with a pre-applied screen guard, and on the top it houses the earpiece, which is very small and almost invisible to the eye. Now while we turn on the phone, let's keep it aside and see what all contents we have in the box. So it's good to see that Vivo has also provided a headset with this phone, which almost looks like the Apple AirPods, and there's a button and a microphone over here. The quality feels quite good, not bad. And here we have the USB cable, which is the micro USB cable. It feels quite strong. So this is the charger that Vivo provides with their phone. This is a 5V 2A charger, which is the normal 10W charger. But this is also a fast charger. As you can see here, there is a 9V 2A output. So this is an 18W fast charger. So over here, the screen is a 6.41-inch Super AMOLED display. And as you can see, the bezels are very small and almost negligible. So over here we have the front camera, which is a 25MP 2.0 aperture shooter and also implies AI capabilities. This is also good for face unlock, as there is an IR sensor. So you can even unlock using your face even at night. At the back there is a dual camera, and the primary camera is a 12MP shooter and the secondary camera is a 5MP depth shooter. It is quite nice that you can see Vivo has highlighted the area where we have to keep a fingerprint. The in-display fingerprint scanner is very quick, and as you can see here we are going to demonstrate it. It takes almost less than half a second to open it. Now I'll show you the face unlock capabilities. And there is a lot of bloatware, and you can even uninstall some of the bloatware, as you can see here. You can delete it if you want to. Now like the normal phones, if you drag from the top, there is no quick access menu, but you have to drag from the bottom to access the quick access menu, as you can see. The phone's display is quite vibrant and looks really good. This comes with a 3400 mAh battery, and even though it has such a big battery, the phone feels very light in your hands. And even though it has such a big screen, it feels quite compact. Now both the cameras on the phone come with AI capabilities. Now let's dive into the settings menu and look at the system settings. The phone is currently running on Android 8.1, which is the Android Oreo. It has a Snapdragon 660 AIE processor, which is the artificial intelligence engine, with a speed of 1.95 GHz. There is 6GB RAM and 64GB of storage. Now let's go into the storage menu and see how much storage is there. So out of this total 64GB, there is 52.31GB free. So this is the rear camera, and we are taking a photo under artificial lighting conditions. As you can see, it is very fast to click the photos. There is also an AI face beauty mode which applies also to the rear camera. Also there is the portrait mode which can be applied to the back camera, and as we can see, it blurs the background really well. Now the HDR mode also comes with an auto mode, so it can automatically apply HDR if required. The front camera is very clear under artificial lighting conditions, and also over here we have the portrait mode for the front camera, and it shows that the natural light, and there's more options as we move around. There's the studio lighting, and we can see that it blurs the background quite well, and it also applies some smoothing to your face. There is the loop light which highlights only some part which you want. There is the rainbow lighting effect and also the monochrome background. Now after switching this off, as you can see here, there is a small icon over here which you may be wondering what it is. This is the Google lens which will use the camera to detect surrounding objects. The sound quality on this device is very good. It's not that loud and it does not distort at high volumes. So now coming to the final verdict about the phone. The screen looks very excellent as it is a Super AMOLED display and the bezels are quite small. For the screen size which they offer, I feel it's a really compact phone and it has a really huge battery. So now coming to the price point. So is this phone worth the price at 26,000? I don't think so. For the processor which they offer, which is a Snapdragon 660, it would have been better if they could provide this at around 22,000, which would have been a really sweet price point. But nonetheless, it is a really excellent phone. The fingerprint sensor is really quick and the face unlock is blazingly fast. It's a good phone, but not worth the price.